How's it going, peeps? This is George Porgy with Night Sky Ministries Tarot Reading, and you just tuned in. Yeah! If you're new to this channel, you're gonna wanna stomp that subscribe button, pimp slap that bell notification icon, and sock up that share button. Share these videos with all your homies. Yup. Oh. If you want to donate, to our channel, you're going to go around to the front page and you're going to click on that PayPal icon and follow the instructions on that. And you'll be able to bless us with your donations. Thank you for blessing us. Everyone who's blessed us with your donations, thank you. Yeah, so how's you guys been? How's everyone feeling, huh? Oh man, what a day. Yeah, I'm going to continue with the tarot reading for the rest of the signs. And tomorrow, I'll finish up the last of the signs. Yeah. And for now, how was your black moon? Leave a comment down below and let me know how your black moon was, huh? You know what the black moon is? If you don't, I suggest you Google it. Alright? So I'm George Porgy with Night Sky Ministries Tarot Reading. I'm your tarot reader. And I like to do different things each and every time I do this little station here, this little show here. And I even started reading tarot differently. Yeah. And I like these cards I've been reading with. One set of tarot that I've had for quite a while already. Ever since my friend Muttley died. Because his mother gave me these cards. They were his cards. And those are these cards right here. Yeah. And since earlier this year, I've had these ones. You see how they're all shiny. Yeah. Both are the same, would you say model? They're the same brand. They're just from different years. From different years. What's the matter, kitty? What's the matter, kitty? What's the matter? She don't like me to pet her. She just does not like me to pet her. She'll come up to me and meow at me and rub on me. As soon as I try to pet her, meh, all stuck up. Oh man. So yeah, I'll get to reading the cards right now. I'll even tell a ghost story right in a bit. It's just, we're gonna warm up a little. Yeah, warm up a little. Think I gotta warm up a little. Okay. Do you guys warm up before you exercise? I suggest you do. Yeah. All right. I'm going to warm up. I'll be right back, and we'll start with the cards, okay? Or we might start with a ghost story. We'll see right now real fast, okay? All right. That was the intro. Next is a word from our sponsor. Yeah. We'll be back right after a word from our sponsor. Okay? All right. Oh, yeah. Cookies and cream. Right now, it's all about that cookies and cream. I don't care what anybody says. I'll always love my gravity. Yeah. All right, guys. All right. All right. Now let's get started. Let's see. Who do we read for today? Woo! Let's see now. Let's get this started, huh? Damn it. Damn lighter. There we go. There's anyone out there who has a lighter company and would like to sponsor me, feel free to do so. Would you like to endorse? Yeah. Anyone out there that has a sage company, feel free to hit me up and let me know. Yeah. Love the smell of sage. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got some peeps in here. What's up? What's up? Let's do Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's good for Sagittarius? What messages do we have for Sagittarius? Yeah. All right, peeps. Let's cut these in threes for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with them now. Gaining some clarity there. Maybe about some family matters. Ooh, gaining the strength. And some of y'all have either been keeping to yourself, Sagittarius, or you've been manifesting something here. Got the strength to manifest, but there's some good messages coming your way soon, Sagittarius. Could be a little offer here, like a little date. Also, if it had to do with someone from the family needing to apologize to you, or you needed to apologize to them, let me know in the comments below what this was about. Yeah. Let's see. I don't feel that I need to do your soulmate. There wasn't much about. Well, let's see. We'll do the other deck and see if there's any messages from your soulmate. And this is for people that are single right now. Sagittarius, if you're single, your soulmate's going through a tower moment right now. Okay? Let's see. But they're willing to give you a small offer that actually means something. Okay? And it can grow into something bigger and better. And you have to drop some burdens. You have to drop some fears and doubts and worries. Let's see. And you'll be victorious. You will be victorious. Okay? You just have to drop the negative thinking. It's almost like you're getting in your own way by thinking negatively. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you. Okay. Let's see. Oracle cards. Do you have... Whoa. You have a message. Loud and clear. Flipped over fast, too. Well, things will be changing in your favor. But you have to keep thinking positive. Be groovy, man. Be groovy. Groovy attracts groovy, man. Just think positive, okay? Groovy vibes, man. Alright? Alright, Saggies. I hope you like that, Sagittarius. That was pretty fun. Yeah. Ugh. Next, I'll do Capricorn. Pretty sure I haven't done Capricorn. And if I did, I apologize. But I don't feel like going back and looking at the other videos from the other days to see if I did Capricorn. Pretty sure I haven't. I know I didn't do Sagittarius. I know I've done Aries. I know I did Pisces. I know I did Scorpios and Taurus. I know I did Leos. I'm not sure if I did Libras yet. Huh. So I would need Geminis for sure. I haven't done Geminis. So yeah, let's do Geminis next. Because I'm not sure if I did Capricorns or not. I need to make sure. Yeah. So let's do Geminis. Is there any message for Geminis? What do Geminis need to know? Gemini. And keep in mind, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't fit, don't force it. And if it fits, let's have fun with it. Alright. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Gemini. What's good for Gemini? What's the message for Gemini? Alright, we're gonna cut these in threes for Gemini, okay? Cut these in threes for Gemini. Alright, Gemini. Whew. Some of you Geminis are being nurtured. Some of you Geminis are nurturing. If it's that you have kids, right now is the time to spend more time with them. If it's that you're the kid with no kids, spend some more time with your parents. Spend some more time with your friends. Spend some more time with people that you care about, alright? And if you're a male Gemini and you have a female, she just might be a keeper. Yup, she just might be a keeper. Just keep working on it. Let's see. Some of you might not know if you might be confused about a commitment and afraid of being backstabbed. Because you might think that the other person has options. But in reality, no, they don't. For some of you, there's someone from your past that you could definitely go back to talk to. For others of you, with these two cards right here, you guys have been daydreaming a lot about the past, man. Okay? And if you have the chance to make it right with someone from your past, especially if they're a Cancer, go for it. For others of you, if you were the ones that got cheated on in the past, because the other person had lots of options, this person that you have feelings for, like, it's not the person that cheated on you from your past. This person that's not a cheater, it's actually safe to start talking to them, start getting to know them better. and start to get to know them better before you take action. Okay? I hope you can hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Um, and if there's some of you that have broken someone's heart in the past, um, it's okay to go and talk to your truth to them. And if you want a second chance with them, you'll be able to get a second chance with them. The wheel of fortune will start turning in your favor. And yeah, you can heal that connection. You're being divinely guided to victory. Alright, now let's see what's up with your soulmate. Yeah. Ghost stories. Yeah. You guys want to hear a ghost story? Man, I could have had a guest on here telling a ghost story. They have some cool ghost stories. It's just they discontinued the Hangouts app with YouTube, man. That would have been cool. But I think what I will do is when I do have guests, um, somehow just have them chat with them if they have like Messenger or something, and have them as a guest on here. But you'd only be able to hear their voice unless YouTube turns around and make continues with the Hangouts app. That would be cool. Yeah. So, ghost stories, huh? Alright. There's this one time me and two of my nephews were chilling in my room. And we were shooting the shit, right? And it sounded like, when we heard this, it sounded like a surround sound system, but with the kind of like the effect from if you've ever seen the movie Poltergeist. Have you ever seen the movie Poltergeist? And what's it called? You hear the little girl Carol Ann say "mommy" from what's it called, from the TV, the original Poltergeist, not the remade one, the original. That effect. That's the closest thing I could think of besides the effect in My Inner Self from Sepultura, the song My Inner Self. There's an effect that they're using on the vocals. It's kind of the same thing. Well, it sounded kind of like that, right? And it was the voice of my sister, one of my nephew's moms, say his name instead of his nickname, which was funny because you heard Robert instead of his nickname. And it sounded like it was coming from the door and from the window and like from the room at the same time. Like weird, weird. You couldn't pinpoint it, but you could tell that it was in front of the door, and you could hear it from the window and back of us at the same time. And so I look up and smile, and what's it called? Watched white noise. Well, after I looked at my nephew, uh, whose name was being called, and he got up real fast and opened the door, and there was nobody there. No, 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 no. He got up real fast and looked out the window, and there was nobody there. Then he opened the door, and there was nobody there. So he walked outside and went through this way. Walked outside, went through the washroom into the backyard, and there's nobody in the yards at all. So he comes back in and locks up the doors, goes back into the room with us, and closes the door and locks it and says, "There's no one, man. There's no one, dog. There's no one, dog." So later on that night, I guess there was a couch over here on this side, and he was going to sleep there. I was in my room. My other nephew was in his room right here, and what's it called? He told my nephew, whose name was being called, that was asleep on the couch that used to be right here, told me the next day that he was laying down on the couch. He hadn't gone to sleep yet. And he was thinking about turning the TV on and watching some, probably something to jack off to. And he started hearing footsteps in the kitchen, and he said it sounded like someone that was barefooted, uh, walking on, like he said, like when you just get out of the shower and there's no like mat on the floor, or there's no towel on the floor. It's just a tile, and you step on the tile and you walk to go grab a towel. He said it was kind of like that sound, like wet feet walking on the floor in the kitchen into the living room, slowly up to him. And he says he's just laying there, like, thinking, like, should I look? Should I look? And his heart's beating real fast. And what's it called? He says because he had closed his eyes when he heard it walking into the living room, trying to pretend like he was asleep, and it walked right up to him. He said you could hear like the footsteps stop right there at the couch, like it was standing right over him, looking at him. And he said like he was breaking a sweat and his heart was beating like this. And then he says finally he just opened his eyes and there's nobody there. And so he was like, oh shit, fuck that shit. And so what's it called? He said that he just laid there for a while, and he was thinking about turning on the TV, but at the same time he wasn't sure if he should or not. Forgot how he told the story, but long story short, he gets back into relaxed mode, like he's gonna go to sleep and stuff. And I think he even put the covers over his head or something like that, And he hears it walk away, like as if it was wet feet walking, like right here into the hallway and down the hallway. And then that's it. He didn't hear anything else anymore after that. And so I thought that story was cool. And sometimes I wish that when I do hang out with that nephew, that I have something to record him with, because he has a lot of stories, a lot. All of them are real though, because he don't like talking about them for nothing. You have to force him to, or if his sister's there, Renee, if his sister's there and she tells him, "Oh, stop being a fucking pussy and tell him the story," then he'll tell the story. But yeah, man, he's got quite a few here, man. Quite a few. I guess they've even played with some batteries he had on his dresser when this was his room, and he said this one night he turned off the lights and everything and went to sleep. But before he even went to sleep, when he was laying there, started hearing the fucking batteries on the dresser get like pushed back and forth. Yeah, back and forth. So he said after that he started sleeping with the TV on. Yeah. And I even taught him how to like make them leave and stuff, but I think it was more that he was just so scared that they were drawn to him. You know, kind of like bait. You know, kind of like when you see them using someone who's afraid of ghosts as bait when you go ghost hunting. You know, and so yeah, he has a lot of them, man. A lot of them. A lot of them. I remember this one time he was supposed to share a, a room with me, and now it's my son Odin's room. It has Odin's stuff in there. And but it was my room before, and I had set up two beds in there, and they looked like couches. But as soon as you take like these off, right here, you know, they're beds. You know, you can even use these as pillows. But mine was in front of the closet, and my nephew's was on this side of the closet. All right. I mean this side of the room. Mine was in front of the closet, which is this side of the room, and his was on that side of the room. His bed up against the wall. All right. And what's it called? So we stayed up talking for a while because, like I said, we were supposed to start sharing that room when he was living here for a while. And we're talking and stuff, and after a while I fall asleep. And in the middle of the night I wake up to go take a piss, and he's not there in his bed. I go take a piss, go lay back down, and nothing. So I just went back to sleep. The next day he tells me that uh he was just laying there while I fell asleep after we were talking. I guess I fell asleep talking, and he says that he looked up because he noticed like someone was standing in the closet, and he looked up and he said that there's this old man standing there with red eyes looking down at him, like with a stern face. And I was like, dang, you should have just woke me up and told me, man. And he said he couldn't. Like, he was just so scared that he had to jump up and run out of the room. After that, he went and hung out in that room with me, but he never slept in that room again. Ever, ever, ever. It was trippy. That room was weird. That room was really weird because I arranged those two beds differently after that. When you know the room became just my room, I put one bed on this side and one bed on the other side, but connected them. You know, and well, this one time I fell asleep hugging the pillows of those beds when you have them like couches and you lean back on them. I was hugging one of the pillows, going to sleep, sleeping on my back. Hugging it. The pillow's right here. Well, I felt someone push down like this on the pillow, but not hold it down, just push it down like they wanted to wake me up. And so I went like this, thinking it was, someone here from the house trying to wake me up. And there was nobody there. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not supposed to sleep with the pillow in front of my face. And so after that, I noticed again this one time I was asleep like this. And something pushed my arm. And so I woke up in the middle of my sleep because I felt that. I wasn't really asleep. I felt that. I woke up and looked and nothing. Well, one of my friends had stayed the night. They didn't want to stay the night anymore after that. And it took them a couple of weeks to tell me why. I kept asking and asking, like why, like what's up, and I kept telling them, about a couple of other friends that had stayed the night and didn't want to stay the night anymore, and they told me it's because um, that they weren't asleep yet. They were just laying there, and what's it called? We had the black light on. I still have a black light, but I love black lights. But we had the black light on. It wasn't like the light was. I mean, the room was completely dark. We had the black light on, and I guess they were just laying there and looking around in my room, and something pulled the blanket off of them, the blanket that they had, off of them onto the floor. And so they just stayed laying there for a while, like tripping out, like that this just happened, and scared. And they said they were glad that the black light was still on, but otherwise they would have been even more terrified than what they were. They probably would have screamed or woke me up or something. And I told them, "How come you didn't wake me up? They could have woken me up. I wouldn't mind if someone woke me up, and that way I could let them know everything's okay. They don't have to be scared, and let them fall asleep while I'm up just chilling. I don't mind that. But yeah, they tripped out because the ghost had pulled the cover off of them while they were just chilling. And so they never stayed the night here again. But my uncle Adolf, my mom's brother, uh, he had came here for vacation for a little bit, and well, he slept in that room with me. And this one morning, we were kicking back, and I was showing him my guitar because he liked playing guitar and stuff. He could play all kinds of stuff, but uh, I was with my BC Rich. It's this white BC Rich, cool ass guitar, and he was sitting there with my acoustic, and he turns around and he tells me, "Hey, so they don't like when you sleep with anything on your face here, huh?" And I said, "Who?" And he says, "The ghosts." I said, "Why? What happened?" I said, "Did you sleep with the pillow on your face or with your arm on your face or something?" And he says, "Yeah." He says, "I went to sleep like this, and something pushed on me, and and I woke up, and he thought it was just him or like a dream." And so he said, like, he took his arm off of his face, looked around, thought it was just like a dream. So then he puts his arm back on his face to go to sleep again, and he's not even asleep. And he said that he felt, like someone push his arm again. And I asked him, like, what did it feel like? And he said exactly what it felt like. It felt like cold, cold hands that were made out of bones pushing down on you. That's what it actually felt like. And I was like, all right, yeah, it for some reason it doesn't like when you sleep with something on your face, even if it's a blanket. A blanket, it'll pull it off your face or it'll push down, so you like think it's someone that's that lives here fucking with you, like just to play a prank on you or something. You pull the fucking blankets off and look around and there's nobody fucking there. So yeah, man, those are quite a few, those were a few ghost stories I had. Like I've said before, there's a lot of things that have happened here, and still things happen here, but you know I wish I can document some of them. Some of them, they ain't nothing. Be talking out loud to yourself and hear a knock and stuff. So it's like they answered you. And it's not like a normal like pop on the wall from the house settling. This house is old. It's like a loud like or answering when you're talking out loud to yourself. But yeah, man. I think I was supposed to do the soulmates for Gemini. You know what's funny? Check that out right there, right? That was the last card. Look at this. So look at that. Out of curiosity. Alright, no, it wasn't. Tripped out, huh? Tripped out. The Six of Cups. Things are gonna be going your way. If anything, your soulmate is reflecting you. If it's someone from your past, they're thinking about you too. The only thing is, if it is someone from your past, Gemini,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Really, it's up to you to go forward to them to talk to her. You'll both be victorious. They really, really, really are all up in their head. Will be clarity. They are willing to work with you. And love. Let's see. Clarity. They want to work with you in love. And it's their choice. They choose you. And together you guys have the strength to overcome any obstacle. So there you go. Let's see the Oracle for you guys. Let's see. Oracle for Gemini. And let's see, what did Death Eater say? Watched white noise. The phone rang. Answering machine picked up. Yes, I'm old. And it was the same ghostly static-like voice from the movie saying, "Get out." That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. You have any other ghost stories? Gemini. Gemini. What is your message for Gemini Oracle cards? What is your message for Gemini? I'm shuffling just for Gemini right now. The Oracle cards. I'm shuffling. What's your message for Gemini, huh? You tell me, Oracle cards. You tell me. What up, what up, what up? What's up for Gemini? What is your message, huh? What is your message for Gemini? Message for Gemini. Woo! All right. Be open to receive something that most people wish they could have. It's very tangible. And it's a gift from the universe. And it's here for a very long time. Okay? You've been irking for money, more money's coming to you, Gemini. Okay? Let's see. Any more messages for Gemini? Any more messages for Gemini? Woo! All right, Gemini. You got a couple more messages for you. And then we'll close this session out. Let's see. Okay. You know that there's someone that has something to offer. They've offered. You didn't pay attention to it. And you can go with your truth and approach them now, especially if you ghosted a person. For others of you, woo, that was 3. The powers of 3 times 3. For others of you, okay, for some of you, you have to approach this person that you ghosted. For others of you, the Geminis that didn't ghost someone, the Geminis that are dealing with someone that are like somewhat older than them and have a couple of kids, you'll be having fun. Just be honest. Just be honest. Okay? All right, guys. I hope you liked this session. I had fun. Please subscribe. Stomp on that subscribe button. And slap that bell notification icon. Yeah. Tell all your other homies about Georgia Porge from Night Sky Ministries Tarot Reading. Knows what's up. And follow me on Instagram. You can go to the front page and click on the Instagram. Follow me there. Follow me on Spotify. Donate to our channel. Donate. Keep us doing what we're doing, all right? Well, you guys, remember to have fun. Remember to have fun. All right? Always have a lighter. And remember laughter, man. It's important. Remember laughter, especially when you're going through rough times. Remember laughter, man. It's a save. It'll save you. It'll save you. Remember laughter. Trust me. I know. All right, guys. You guys take care, okay? So, peace out. I'm Georgie Porgy, Night Sky Ministries Tarot Reading. Peace out. And check your lighters. Yeah.